Hey, thank you for clicking this video. Please support the channel by subscribing and let's begin solving 344 divided by -2. Notice that I am dividing two numbers with opposite signs. So 344 is positive and 2 is negative. This is the first integer and the second integer. And if you forgot what an integer is a whole number that can be positive, negative, or zero, but it cannot be a fraction or a decimal or something like that. So we're looking at two integers and we are dividing it. So let's divide this problem, and I'll erase the 1 and 2. And let's turn this problem into a long division problem. So that's my symbol for long division. It's like a side L. And we should know that this first integer before the division symbol, that is our dividend. And the second integer, or the second number after the division symbol, that is called the divisor. And your answer will be your quotient. So I'll just write Q. Your quotient, your answer. And let me make some room here. Actually, I'll have to erase this. Q and then the rest for space. There. So to remember what spot takes what number, or where do we put these numbers in their correct spot in the long division symbol, if it's inside or outside. A good way to remember, I like to write div and then end. So this helps me remember divisor goes outside, and dividend goes inside the long division symbol. So let me go ahead and erase all this to make some space. And my outside will be the 2. And let's just ignore the symbol, or not the symbol, the sign, the negative sign. Let's ignore this. We're not going to worry about that right now, including the positive sign as well. Let's just solve this problem. So 2 is outside, and then 3, 4, 4 is inside. And so how many times can 2 fit into 3? 1 time. And then 1 times 2 is 2. And 3, subtract 3, or 3 minus 2, that's 1. And then we bring down the next number, which is 4. And so how many times can 2 fit into 14? 7 times. So I'll write the 7 up here. And 7 times 2 is 14. Subtract, that gives us 0. And next we need to bring down the last number, which is 4. So now we have a 4. So how many times can we fit 2 into 4? 2. So I'll write 2 above here, or above the L, or division sign, long division sign. And then 2 times 2 is 4. And that is 0. So our remainder is 0. So the answer is 172. Now, going back to the symbols, I keep calling them symbol, the signs, we have two numbers with opposite signs, and the rule states that when they're both different, the answer is negative. So our answer, or the answer is negative 172. Let me write that a little bit better. Negative 172. Easy. Let's try the next one. So we have negative 66 divided by positive 5. Let's ignore the signs and just solve the problem long division way. So 5 is outside and 66 is inside. How many times can we fit 5 into 6? 1. What is 5? What is 1 times 5? 5. So we subtract 6 and 5. That gives us 1. 1. And then we bring down the 6. So how many times can we fit 5 into 16? 3. And what is 3 times 5? 15. And so that leaves us with 1. 16 minus 15 is 1. Can 5 fit into 1? You cannot. So here's where you have to use decimals. That could be just your remainder, 1. But let's turn that into a decimal. So we'll add a decimal after the 66, and then add a decimal after the 13. That way we can write a 0 and then give it to the 1, and now it becomes 10. So how many times can you fit 5 into 10? 2. So I'll write 2. So 2 times 5 is 10. 10 minus 10 is 0. So your answer is 13.2. Now, we're dividing two numbers with opposite signs, so our answer will be negative. So it will be negative 13.2. That is your answer. Easy. Now, if these numbers did not have any signs, they're just positive, then your answer would be positive. And if they both had negative signs, like let's say this one has a negative sign and the 2 stays with a negative sign, and same thing here, I changed this positive to a negative. So you have negative 66 divided by negative 5. Your answers will be positives. So I'll just take these away. And so your answers become positive. And there you go. Now, I don't want to confuse you too much here. Just know that we were dividing two numbers with opposite signs, so our answers are negatives. So negative 66 divided by positive 5, those numbers have opposite signs. So for this video, we only took care of different signs. We have not done same sign. So the next video, I'll talk about the same signs. Thank you for watching. See ya.